What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy RT the Critic coming at you one more time with another video I got today on an interesting topic. I want to talk about today Richard Sherman, cornerback for the Seattle Seahawks. Richard Sherman is a great cornerback for the Seattle Seahawks. Really great player. And I want to talk about him, but on a broader topic, I want to talk about personalities in sports. It's a very interesting topic and a very needed topic. Something we need to talk about. Richard Sherman is a great cornerback, like I said, but even though I'm a 49ers fan, I still acknowledge that he's a great cornerback. And so he's very controversial as far as like how he conducts himself, how he gives interviews. Actually, I love it. I actually love the way he gives interviews. It's like he's being himself, and a lot of players are egotistical. Check out my video on LeBron James. That's their personality. That's how he really is, and he comes forth as being himself. I mean, he's egotistical, high paid football player in the prime of his life, in the prime of his career. So, so yeah, so he is a good example of personality in sports. He has a great personality. He's himself. He's like a Muhammad Ali, so to speak. Not saying he's as good as Muhammad Ali, but he has that type of charisma. And we need that. We need it in sports. Football doesn't necessarily need it, but sports in general needs personalities. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan, 49ers fan, and a Lakers fan. Something about California I just like. But yeah, so the reason I like the Lakers and Kobe Bryant in particular is he always had this charisma, this Jordan-esque charisma. He was just different. It's like he portrayed his personality and you could see it. And so I think that's something we just need in sports. We don't see it too much. And I mean, my other favorite player is Peyton Manning. And Peyton Manning is another great player. He's great. He's a great player. But as far as personality goes, I can do without seeing his interviews. And I want to see more of their real personality. I don't want to see these generic interviews where they be like, "Oh yeah, we went out, we had a great game. We really tried hard. The other team played great." You know, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, "Hey, we went out there, we whooped their ass." You know what I'm saying? That's And so Richard Sherman has that. He has that charisma that it takes to be entertaining. I mean, we watch sports for entertainment. That's why we watch sports. So I want to be entertained. Kobe Bryant entertains me. Tim Duncan doesn't entertain me. And Tim Duncan is a great player, but he's lost in the shuffle, you feel me? Because he doesn't have any personality. He doesn't portray his personality. I'm sure he has personality. I'm sure he does. But, he doesn't portray it. And part of it, I think, is the media that kind of neuters, athletes and celebrities because they live in this box. And if they say anything wrong, anything that's out of the ordinary, they get hammered for it. I guess that's kind of something that I do. But, they should be able to express their personality. I want to see more personality in sports. And that's why I got on the subject of Richard Sherman, because he is one of those few characters that actually show their personality. And I mean, Twitter is good. Twitter is good. But it gets us to know the athletes a little bit better and celebrities. Like we actually feel like we know them, so to speak, because they get a chance to show their, personality. I guess through tweets mostly. But it's good. It's better than it was. So I want to see more Richard Shermans. I want to see more Charles Barkley like characters. I like Charles Barkley as a character. I'm entertained by watching his interviews. I like seeing him. I mean, and it's not offensive. So yeah, so that's why I want to talk about Richard Sherman in particular. Great cornerback, great player. I actually think it's gonna bite him in the long run by going at Skip Bayless like that, because in the end you can't win because an NFL cornerback's career is only so long. And he's not going to be an elite player, but probably maybe 5 years, 5 to 7 years, usually on average. And then he's going to tail off. And when his production tails off, the way a Terrell Owens career tailed off, when he's not that productive, then it's really gonna bite him in the long run by being cocky and kind of arrogant. But it's good. It's good for entertainment. I want to be entertained, so I love it. So that's it. RT the Critic coming at you with another video. I wanted to talk about Richard Sherman. If you have any comments, if you agree, kinda disagree, just comment below. Make sure you share and subscribe, and I'll come at you with another video in another week or so. Yeah, done deal.